How much does leadership affect when you're looking at kids? Because I know I've seen some videos with Dak Prescott when he went to the Senior Bowl, and they said people just gravitated around him.
That's good in the quarterback position.
Yeah.
That's great for quarterback position. But every leader ain't a dog, and every dog ain't a leader. I'm gonna say that again real slow for those people. Every leader ain't a dog, and every dog ain't a leader. And so don't try to make everybody what they ain't. It's like in our society today, when a guy like you or myself, just because we have a platform, something happens in our country, they want to just push us out there and make us say something and be deliberate with your voice and all. That may not be who you are.
Facts.
You may be the best at this. God ain't called you to do that.
Yes,
Don't let people push you into doing that. And he called you to do this.
As Coach Prime, when a big play happens against you, what's the first thing that runs through your mind?
I probably already know why before it happened. So it's not that. What's next? How we gonna stop it? How we gonna stop this next play?
Mm-hmm.
How we gonna stop the bleeding? Now I want to look at facial expressions. I want to look at mannerisms.
How they respond.
There you go. How you respond to adversity. Man, all of us gonna have adversity. We have several kids on the team that lost someone. We have someone close. We have a couple kids that had children. A couple kids that suffered real setbacks injury-wise. How do you respond to adversity, man? That's what I want to see, because we're all gonna have it. It's inevitable.
Mm-hmm. Now, to all my subscribers to my channel, they would kill me if I did not ask this question. And you should already know what's coming. With all the speculation around the quarterback position this fall, can you say here and now for the fans on the streets, everybody that's talking, is it going to be a fair QB battle come this fall?
My instinct. See, you understand, I got to remember I'm Coach Prime, because I started to say something that was not Coach Prime. And I got to remember I'm Coach Prime.
I saw an interview, you was like, thank God for what you don't say.
That's the truth. Because, see, y'all ain't here. Mm-hmm. So if you saw the practice field, you would say, that don't even make sense. If you saw us practice and you saw us work and you saw
what was going on.
No, not what's going on. If you see this boy get down, you'll say, man, why would I be asking something like that? But you hadn't been here.
Understood.
So it's okay. Well, why would the general public try to tell us what's what inside our life room? Just because the last name is Sanders on the child. That don't make sense. You got to trust that we make the proper decisions to win it all, to win everything. We're going to put the best young man on the field regardless of what his last name is. That don't make sense. That's just like, can't forget the stars in this aspect, but you trying to tell me, so you got a 4-star that was wanted by everybody, but you're going to ask him, does he supposed to play before there's no star? Does that really make sense?
No, it doesn't.
That don't even make sense.
Understood.
But I understand, because you're not at practice.
Understood.
If you're at practice, you'll sit up and, hey, shoot, y'all don't hurry up and get this behind the center. I know something. Yeah.
Okay.
We're happy with what we have up under the Christmas tree, because I've seen the gifts.
That's dope. I like that analogy.
Yeah.
Now, on my channel, I've also been very critical of in-game adjustments against teams that heavily blitz you, Alabama State, Southern. What were your plans going into those games, knowing that teams were going to heavily blitz you? Were there adjustments made?
Yes. You, Coach Prime, you're not able to do everything you really want to do because of personnel. Personnel may have potential, but the potential had been groomed and had been grown. And you can't do. We probably exhausted 30% of the playbook. Yeah, certain things you can't do. And certain things you want to make sure that your kids can handle to keep them in the best light possible. We have several guys that have played at the highest level on the staff in the NFL or coach in the NFL. We know what we're doing, but you got to have personnel to do what you do. And the majority of the guys that were selected, they're not eligible to do that yet. In the fall, you can ask me the same question.
Gotcha.
then it would be more suitable.
Let me piggyback off that. And how much, because you said you don't care about the 0 star, no star.
Right.
So where does that dog and that star stop, and where does coaching pick up in regards to scheme?
Coaching is prevalent. Coaching is not everything, but you got to give me something to work with. I can't turn water into wine unless you gave me some water. I need a sip. At least get a sip. So you coaching is vital, and we have some really good coaches. You got to understand when I'm hearing the call come in on defense, and I know what's supposed to transpire and it doesn't transpire. I can say, okay, guys, why were we in this call? And they explain, well, he was supposed to do this, he was supposed to do this, he was supposed to do this. Then I can go ask the personnel, what happened? Well, I didn't do this. Okay.
And that's what coaching picks up.
Yeah. Now we got to figure out to digress a bit and make it the most simplistic as possible. But shoot, when it gets like that, you could walk up there and check that off and see what's going to happen, because it's that simplistic.
Now, stacking the talent that you have, and I mean, it's across the board coming into the fall, how do you keep the team focused on people who aren't starting, who feel they should be starting? How do you keep all that?
Everybody that ain't starting, they know why they ain't starting. We're very competitive, first and foremost, and everything is competition. Like coaches, it could be the conclusion of practice, and I could bring a trash can out there. They know I bring a trash can out there, and we'll shoot a football into a trash can. Coach versus coach, defense versus offense. So everything is competitive. We would have put a offensive lineman and a defensive lineman and have the punter punt, and if the defensive lineman drops the ball, the whole defense run, the offensive lineman catch the ball. Like, we compete with everything. So everything is competitive, and you want to keep it that way. Everybody's job is subject to be challenged, and it's going to be competitive. That's how we keep guys fresh. We keep them hungry. We keep them wanting. And what we did in the spring that you may not know, most starters on offense and defense didn't play any special teams, because we wanted to develop some of the younger guys that really didn't get a chance. So if your entrance is not on defense or offense, your entrance is on special teams. So show us that you're able, you're equipped, and you're ready to perform at that level. Then we could bump you to this level. So that's the way we pretty much graded kids, and we understood what they're capable of doing, what they're not capable of doing from special teams. Because I don't care who you are, how good you are, only the quarterback and maybe the high top 5 pick is not going to play special teams.
Facts.
Everybody else is playing special teams.
And I wanted to caveat on that, because I think that's a great mindset to have, because understanding a lot of kids go undrafted and they find their way on a practice squad or on the field through special teams. Punt returns, all that, punt blocking,
right,
gunners.
Right. So we kept them in competition in all phases of life.
P-I-M-P, I believe I am. K-I-N-G, I'ma need my crown. Yes, sir. Move at light speed out my way, goddamn.